Okay, so now let's read Peppa Pig, Peppa's Dinosaur Party. Peppa and George were visiting Granny and Grandpa Pig. Grandpa, cheers Peppa. Hello Peppa. Hello George, said Grandpa Pig. Dinosaur, grrr, said George, roaring. And hello to you too, Mr. Dinosaur, said Peppa Pig, chuckling. Suddenly, there was a loud roar. Ah, shouted Grandpa Pig, leaping up into the air. Granny Pig was dressed as a dinosaur. My goodness, Granny Pig, said Grandpa Pig, you gave me a shock. Sorry, said Granny Pig. I'm having a dinosaur day today. Granny Pig explained that her friends were coming round to pretend it was the time of the dinosaur. It's called a historical re-enactment, she said. Sounds like a party, said Grandpa Pig. It's not a party, said Granny Pig. It's very serious. I'm dressed as a Tyrannosaurus. She gave Peppa and George their costume. Peppa is an Allosaurus and George is a Stegosaurus. Oh! Just then, Granddad Dog arrived in his tow truck. Beep beep. Grrr, he growled. Hello everyone. What are you supposed to be? Asked Grandpa Pig. I'm a Triceratops, said Granddad Dog proudly. Peppa and George looked at the big purple dinosaur on the back of the tow truck and wondered what it was. The purple dinosaur rose up into the air. Hello, called Granny Sheep and Granny Wolf from underneath it. Grrr. Ah, said Grandpa Pig, a Brontosaurus. Actually, said Granny Pig, this is an Apatosaurus. Wonderful, said Grandpa Pig. I'll pop the kettle on. The dinosaur followed Granny Pig to the back garden. This is how the world looked a long time ago when there were dinosaurs, she told them. Let's pretend we were there, said Granddad Dog. What do we do? Asked Peppa. Stomp and roar, said Granddad Dog. I see the party started, said Grandpa Pig, bringing out the tea. It's not a party, said Granny Pig. Grumpy Rabbit arrived. Hello, he shouted. Sorry I'm late. Why are you dressed as a caveman? Asked Granny Pig. Dinosaurs and cavemen go well together, replied Grumpy Rabbit. Granny Pig said, well, actually, they didn't live at the same time. But Grumpy Rabbit wasn't listening. I'm good at being a caveman, he said. I hope you don't mind, continued Grumpy Rabbit, but I invited my daughter. Everyone felt the ground beneath them begin to shake. Hello, Miss Rabbit shouted down from the top of a gigantic robot dragon. Come, the dragon nearly knocked Granny and Grandpa Pig's house over. Oops, sorry, cried Miss Rabbit. It's a bit hard to control this thing. That's a dragon, said Granny Pig, not a dinosaur. Grandpa Pig watched his garden shake with the stomping. Didn't the dinosaur die out at some point? He grumbled. Around 66 million years ago, when the world was hit by an asteroid, said Granny Pig. What's an asteroid? Asked Peppa. A huge ball of rock floating through space, explained Granddad Dog. I wonder where we could get an asteroid from, said Granny Pig. Just then, Mr. Fox arrived. Granny Pig, Peppa and George went to meet him. Hello, said Mr. Fox. I heard you were having a dinosaur party and I thought I might be able to sell you something. I've got rubber, pterodactyl, nodding herbivores. We need an asteroid, said Granny Pig. It's like a very big ball, added Peppa. Mr. Fogg thought for a moment. I've got just the thing, he said, getting a deflated ball out from the back of his fan. A beach ball? Asked Peppa. It is a giant beach ball, announced Mr. Fogg as he started to inflate it. You wait and see. Pum, pum, pum. Oh, said Peppa, it is giant. Perfect, said Granny Pig. Once the beach ball was fully inflated, this will be an excellent asteroid. The asteroid bounced past Granny and Grandpa Pig's house and down the hill to the garden full of dinosaurs. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Peppa and George raced after it as fast as they could, followed by Granny Pig and Mr. Fox. The asteroid bounced all around the garden. Bounce, 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 bumping into the dinosaurs and even the dragon. Mr. Fogg turned to Granny Pig. You have got people in fancy dress, palm tree and a beach ball, he said. This is an amazing beach party. It is not a party, said Granny Pig. Mr. Fogg had an idea and went back to his van. He came back with 2 big speakers on wheels. You can't have a beach party without music, he said. This is the best party ever, Granny, said Peppa. She danced and sang a song. Do the storm, do the dinosaur storm. Do the roar, do the dinosaur roar. Storm, storm, storm. Roar, roar, roar. Do the dinosaur storm, storm, roar. Everyone had a fantastic time stomping and roaring to the music. Peppa loved dinosaur parties. Everyone loves dinosaur party. Dinosaur, it's not a party. That's the end.